You're listening to KFWB News Talk 980. My name is Les Brown, and we welcome you to join us each and every day, Monday through Friday, from 2 o'clock until 4 o'clock. And we don't focus on politics or the problems of the world. This is a program that we talk about you and engage you in conversations around stories that have interest to you. And we're talking about Zach, a young man that from Austin, Texas, has his own show on the OWN network. And I'm among some people who didn't put in a video because I figured they would want me. They'll say, he's too old. He's a has-been. He was on television years ago. But this young man just said, hey, the fact that I have some physical limitations, that's not going to stop me. So Zach Anner, he submitted his information. He submitted his video, and 9 million people voted for him. And he won, and now he's going to have his own show. And he said he doesn't want to be the drum major for people who have physical limitations. His goal is to reach the broadest audience possible. 97% of our self-talk is negative. Most people stop themselves and don't even realize it. There's an African proverb that says, if there's no enemy within, the enemy outside can do us no harm. What's got you stuck? You stuck? You call. The number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. And I'm going to take right now this call. This is Lydia. Lydia from Walnut. You're unemployed and you want to get into brand management. Tell us about that, Lydia.
Well, actually, I sort of quit my job 6 months ago. I thought, I need more time to pursue what I want.
Why did you quit your job 6 months ago?
Well, I am in school, and I'm involved in a lot of nonprofit organization, and I didn't have time to, look for the career that I want. So I decided, my job at that time is the thing to go.
Okay, let me ask you this. Now, you say you want to be involved in brand management. Explain to me, what is brand management?
It's basically managing it's very similar to marketing, but a lot of people think marketing is just communication. But it's a little bit beyond that. You manage the brand, you manage how people look at the brand. So it's from development of the product to delivering it to the public.
I see. Now, have you found many opportunities in that area at this point in time?
No, actually. It's a very competitive, place or industry to get into. So I've talked to a lot of people, tried a lot of different things, and now I'm just wondering maybe I should go back to finance.
Well, no, maybe you need to turn the mirror on you and say, Lydia, whatever you want to do for somebody else to manage their brand, that's get their name out there, to sell their services or their skills or their knowledge, you need to do that for you so that people can see you as a viable entity to invest in because of the skill set that you provide. So you've not got to use your knowledge and your skills to serve Lydia right now. It's easier to go in and say, here's what I can do for your company, or here's what I can do for you. But now Lydia's got to look at Lydia and say, I've got to see myself as a client. How is it I need to begin to package myself? How is it I need to brand myself so that I can have more appeal to the public, the people that are looking at me? How is it that I can, the way in which I position myself, be the person they say, I need what it is that you have?
So treat myself like a client.
Absolutely. And what you got to do is sell yourself. That's what branding is. You're selling a product. You're selling a commodity. You're penetrating the mind of the public with this particular product, with this person, with this music, with this service, with this expertise.
Right.
So there's a gentleman that I know who has done this. He goes to CEO Space and he teaches people about the value of branding. However, one of the things that we know when we see him, he walks the talk. He's branded himself well. His brochure looks different. It's unique. It stands out. He's very creative. He's innovative in his thinking. People have got to know when they talk to you, when they see your material, when you present yourself, the approach that you use to get them to open the material that you send to them, it's not just like everybody else. Somebody sent me a card from a school here in Los Angeles. And it says, our hearts are praying for you. And when I opened the card, there were a series of hearts that opened up. It was very beautiful. They didn't even have a name on there. But trust me, if I knew who that person was, I would hire that person as my marketing and branding person because that person is very creative.
I see.
Do not go where the path may lead. Go where there's no path and leave a trail. This is an opportunity. This is an invitation for you to sit down, think, and use the creative genius that Lydia has in Lydia to serve Lydia's purposes now of branding yourself.
Right, but it's sort of scary because it feels like, since my experiences in finance, a lot of
it doesn't matter where your experience. It doesn't matter where your experience is. My experience is in radio, and I trained doctors how to communicate with their patients to increase their taking of their hypertension medication. I had no experience in that. I was paid $640,000 because I was willing to train and develop myself and do exactly what I'm telling you, what you can do right now. So don't talk yourself out of it. If you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. You can do this.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for calling in. I appreciate you.
All right, thank you.
All right, you take care now. Hey, listen, the number to call is 888-539-2980. You stuck? You call. Thank you for calling, Manny. You're stuck in sales and you want to have your own business, Manny. You've got the gift. You got the right stuff because you can sell, Manny.
Thank you, Mr. Brown. I started listening to your program actually last week, and honestly, I absolutely love it. I'm a firm believer of positivity, and what you put out to the world, you're going to get back in return. So
thank you so much. I appreciate you calling. Tell me where is it that we are now? You are unstuck because you dialed this call. So what is it you need to do now? What does the next chapter of your life look like for Manny? Because you can sell, Manny. How long have you been involved in sales?
Well, I've been involved in sales for, I would say, the last 6 years. I'm
6 years.
26 years old right now.
You're 26 years old. Okay, good. So now we got to sell Manny on Manny's ability to have his own business. What kind of business do you want, Manny?
Well, I've thrown around the ideas of possibly owning a restaurant, some restaurants. I looked into that, bars, and even other aspects of different types of businesses.
Have you ever been involved in restaurant business before?
No, sir. No, I actually work for a beverage distributor, so I did deal with restaurants a numerous amount of times.
Yeah. The thing is that I think that part of what you, particularly because the restaurant business is such a tough business, it is very important if you can get a job in a restaurant as a waiter or at some type of apprenticeship or intern position in there so you can get the workings of it, so you can get mentored, so you can get your hands wet in that industry. It can give you a feel for it as if this is the right thing for you. Because I love the restaurant business, but man, it's a tough business.
Yeah, well, my father has been in restaurants all his life.
Uh-huh.
So my goal is to actually be able to own a business and have my father run it. You know what I mean?
Because he has the ability and experience to do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, that is great. Now, what is it going to take for you to do that, Manny? What's going to take for you for that next chapter, for that next move? What will that require on your part to make that happen?
Well, the only thing that I thought that I need to do is, right now I'm currently going back to school, trying to get my degree in business management. I'm actually on my way to school right now. And other than that, I mean, I'm an area sales manager right now. And I feel like my plan was, hey, I got to move up within my own company. Obviously, make more money means save more money to eventually open up my own ventures. So I don't know if I'm doing the right thing.
Okay, here's what to do. I'm going to help to accelerate are you ready to be accelerated toward your goals?
Of course, that's why I called.
Very good. Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to introduce you to somebody. There's a group here called CEO Space. CEO Space. I want you to email me at yes@lesbrown.com. And Shameen and Craig, they run that. What they will do is listen to what your goals and dreams are and connect you with investors and financiers and banking people, but also they have a training curriculum that's second to none that will teach you how to take your dream and your idea from birth to fruition. Is that something that will be helpful to you?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, very good. Email me at yes@lesbrown.com. All right, this organization started by a guy named Bernie Dorman, whose father mentored Walt Disney and Napoleon Hill, who wrote Think and Grow Rich. So we're going to hook you up with Shameen and Craig, all right?
Could you spell that out for me?
YES at lesbrown.com. YES at computer at LESBROWN. Email me and our conversation, and I'll hook you up.
Okay, yes, at lesbrown.com.
Right. Thank you. Yes. Hey, listen, we want to know if you stuck, you call. The number to call is 888-539-2980. That's 888-539-2980. Getting you unstuck to get out of your head and get into your greatness. And you know, one of the things about getting into your greatness is that it's time to pursue your dream. And I have a dream of broadcasting live this Friday, and I hope it does not rain. And I want you to be there. Our very first live broadcast at KFWB. The LA first ever spring fair is taking place April the 8th, this Friday, and it's all the way through the 17th at the Toyota Speedway in Irwindale, right off the 605 freeway. In great fair tradition, there'll be rides and carnival games and delicious food and concerts and lots of food and fun for the whole family. Now, I'll be broadcasting live from the fair this Friday. If it doesn't rain, they say 30% precipitation. Well, we hope it doesn't rain because I'd love to see you there. I'd love for you to join me. Just look for us right inside the front entrance from 2 o'clock until 4. Now, the fair won't open to the public until 5, but we will sneak you in free just for coming down to join me. So come on down at 2 o'clock. We'll sneak you in. You won't have to pay. And if you'd like more information about the fair, including the directions, visit LosAngelesSpringFair.com. I hope to see and meet you personally at my special live broadcast this Friday at the LA Spring Fair in Irwindale, live and in living color, Mrs. Mamie Brown's baby boy.